Hey guys, I'm Trixiebella.
And I am the Kate next door.
And together we're Ka Trixie.
And today we are back with another Dead by Daylight reaction for you. This is number 18. And we're about 2/3 of the way through all of the Killers and Survivor trailers now. Trixie, how do you feel?
I can't believe that we are that far through them.
There are just so many.
Yes, there are.
Oh, it'll be nice to be caught up.
Yes, I can't wait to be able to not be afraid to watch things.
So let's get into this one.
All right, here we go. Oni? Do we finally have Oni? Absorbing the blood. It has to be him, right? Because it's that house. And his mask.
This was our teaser trailer.
Aha.
So this was the trailer we got to tease the actual trailer.
Oh my gosh. Well, after the spirit one, and
it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, but then this time you got the little kind of hint at the absorption of the blood.
I never actually caught that. That's very good to catch.
You know, I mean, if we hadn't had her first, it would have been like, oh, there's the blood and it's kind of getting sucked up, kind of a thing. But we had her, so it was very clear seeing that house that it was going to be him.
Right. And you know, because we did talk about it, that he's her ancestor. So
absolutely. Oh, cool. So we finally get Oni.
Yep. We finally get Oni. Now, this trailer is one of my favorites.
Oh, cool. I'm excited. Can't wait to see the next part.
Yay.
Yay, here we go. Oh, Yui!
Yep. Yui was such a badass.
I'm like, oh my god, it's Yui! Sexy as ever.
Yep.
Wow. Oh my gosh. I had no idea that Yui came out with him. But I saw the goggles and they threw me for a second. And then I'm like, who has goggles? And immediately I was like, Yui! Oh my god!
Yep.
It's Yui! That's cool. Oh my god. Now, and then you haven't seen the Spotlight.
Nope, I have not seen the Spotlight. We've got a Spotlight trailer and a behind the scenes both on this one.
Oh, cool.
I've not seen either one.
Oh, awesome. I love it when we get to see them together. That's like my favorite part now.
Yes.
I love it. Here we go.
Let's see how they do.
Here is the next chapter for
Cursed
Dead by
Legacy.
Daylight. Experience the wrath of the Yamaoka bloodline with Cursed Legacy. For a samurai, honor is everything. But one's sense of honor can be corrupted, manipulated by dark, unknowable forces. Enter the Sanctum of Wrath. Once opulent and well tended by priests, this shrine was abandoned for reasons unknown. Paths that once welcomed weary travelers had become thick with vegetation, growing damp and unrestrained.
I wonder what it would have looked like all clean.
Stepped into the air. Unable to restrain himself, he unleashed his might on the statue atop the shrine. Even after he left, a rot seemed to pervade the air. The new killer is the Oni.
Oh, look at that.
Cruel, disciplined, and deadly.
I don't know. It just, he looks different from that, I feel. Like, that is him. It's just he looks a little strange in this view. Like, right there especially.
Mm-hmm. Right there.
It looks like the graphics... Maybe it's just the graphics change.
I think it's just the upgrades since he probably first came out.
Yeah, that's probably it.
He's just changed quite a bit. I never realized until these trailers that house was more associated with her and that temple was more associated with him.
Yes. So the temple came out specifically with him, which means, ooh, now this gets into the lore, which means that the temple was there long before her house. I think it's 6 generations. So I wonder if the house is all that's left of the temple that used to be there. But like, if you think about it logically and ruins and stuff like that, it could potentially be that when we go on her version of the map, that the house that's left and like the little areas is what's remaining from this map and this sanctuary.
Yeah.
Temple, whatever.
Yeah. The ruins of his house.
Now I want to see her map again, and I want to like check and see if there's any like of the statues. You know how this map has all of those statues? I wonder if there's a statue in that other map. I feel like there is, but I could just be putting it there in my mind.
I'm wondering, because I'm sure there's connections due to all of that.
His morbid cruelty,
oh my gosh,
and heartless rage earned him the name Oni Yamaoka and attracted the attention of the entity.
His heartless rage.
The Oni's power is Yamaoka's wrath.
Yamaoka.
To destroy weaker bloodlines shaped into a literal force. The Oni absorbs blood orbs left by injured survivors. Once he's collected enough orbs of blood, the Oni enters Blood Fury mode.
Blood Fury.
The Oni will sheath his katana and switch to his devastating kanabo. Blood Fury also grants the Oni access to powerful abilities.
Those eyes.
Dash allows the Oni to cover large distances quickly.
You think?
Demon Strike extends the range of the Oni's attacks and immediately puts survivors into the dying state.
He flies across that map. Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
Garbage perk.
The auras of all nearby pallets and vault locations are revealed to the Oni.
Yeah,
it's windows of opportunity for killers.
Anytime the Oni hits a survivor.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like it'd be that great of an idea.
When a survivor is hooked, all other injured survivors suffer from the hemorrhage status effect and the exhausted status effect for a short time.
Blood Echo's pretty popular.
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
A survivor who blinds or stuns the Oni becomes the obsession.
Wait. What was that one called?
This one?
Yeah.
This one is Nemesis.
Oh.
That's why, so pause it for a sec. That's why if someone says Nemesis in a match, you might have to verify the perk or the killer.
Okay.
Because we have Nemesis the killer and we have Nemesis the perk.
Okay.
Blood Echo is used pretty frequently in the higher MMRs because it stops, if you're injured, you have no exhaustion at all. You're fully exhausted. Like, you can't use an exhaustion perk. You wouldn't be able to use your lithe if you were injured. So it's a very good perk because exhaustion perks, generally speaking, are there to give the killer a hard time.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And then Nemesis actually combines with other perks that utilize obsession. What I mean is, the way Nemesis works is anytime your obsession changes, you see your obsession's aura.
Okay.
So it's not just like you stun the killer and then become the obsession. Like, that is one of the things. However, if I pair Nemesis with Furtive Chase, Furtive Chase is a ghost face perk. It's the one that when someone saves the obsession from the hook, they become the obsession.
Mm-hmm.
So if I bring Nemesis and Furtive Chase in, and someone saves the obsession from the hook, because they become the obsession, I see their aura.
Okay.
With Nemesis, not with Furtive Chase. I see their aura with Nemesis.
Okay.
Which means that it would also work with things like For the People, where you become the obsession when you pick someone up, or Decisive Strike,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that.
Okay.
And watch me be completely wrong, and people are gonna spam me in the comments and tell me I'm full of shit.
It can't be perfect, Kate. We will
I
will get it
know.
wrong from time to time. It's okay.
I know.
There
Okay.
are so many perks and so many things. It's okay.
Yeah, and I don't know if Nemesis is supposed to work like that.
Despite her traditional upbringing, Yui Kimura became one of Japan's most accomplished street racers.
Look at Yui.
She broke many
I love
records
Yui.
and shocked the world. She also attracted the attention of other aspiring female motorcyclists.
I used my
who
Yui
began
so
to
much
wear
she has
elements
nothing
of
left on her
signature
practically.
pink suit.
Except like flashlights.
And I love her bloody cosmetics. I think she has the best bloody cosmetics.
And suddenly found herself in a strange and unfamiliar realm. Yui comes with 3 new perks. Lucky Break. Leave no trace. Anytime you are injured, Lucky Break activates. You won't leave any trails of blood for a limited amount of time. Once the full duration has elapsed, Lucky Break is permanently deactivated for the remainder of the trial. Any means necessary.
So, Lucky Break used to be that it only hid your pools of blood. It didn't hide the scratch marks. Now it does. And also, you can now earn it back by healing other survivors. For every second that you heal them, you earn a second back on the perk. So, you're able to utilize it more in game. So, it makes it a lot more versatile. More people use it now than they used to. I know a few people who made that perk, and they would die by that perk now. So,
Lucky Break.
Lucky Break would actually pair very well with the live that you like to run.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can take a hit, you can vault something, and you can run away with Lucky Break where you're not leaving blood or scratch marks. And your live gets you away. It's a fun little change. It's very useful.
Something different to try.
Yeah, and it's very useful. This has had a buff too.
To your advantage. Reset drop pallets to their upright position. Using this perk incurs a lengthy cooldown. Breakout.
It is no longer a link.
Say that?
It is no longer a lengthy cooldown. They buffed it and shortened the cooldown on it, so it's actually quite a bit more usable now than it was.
Okay.
Now, this perk here, Trixie.
We did we did have a little trial with this one.
This one here is one that helps your boil over so much. And I think this one's pretty much the same.
You move faster, which, in turn, motivates the carried survivor to wiggle faster. Breaking tradition is a difficult route for everyone. For some, it is a route of blood, oil, and grit. For others,
those eyes, oh my gosh.
Right?
They were bulging out of his head.
The grit and the wrath.
Yes, they were.
Legacy chapter. Available now.
Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh my
Alright, and next we have the behind the scenes.
The behind the scenes. I like these. These are pretty cool.
Yeah, it tells us how they thought of it.
Here we go.
So the new chapter is called The Cursed Legacy, and it's a very exciting new chapter because there's a killer that has 2 modes, and the survivor is a badass.
And the survivor's a badass. Yes, she is.
She's a hot badass.
Well, back when we created the spirit, we already had this idea that we would link her to an ancestor who would already be in the entity's realm. We decided to include several clues. Yes, you did. Like the Oni's mask being a part of the map, or the fact we directly reference. This one. It is going so fast! It's
Yeah.
going too fast!
Now we get to go back to this and finally tell that story. So they included the clues, is what he's saying.
Yes.
With the mask and the sword and all of that we were talking about at the beginning of the reaction.
Yep.
That clueless back to, I can't even talk either, back to the spirit reaction. See that reaction for more information.
Yes, it is there. We will link it somewhere.
And when they translate, I will try to stop.
The Oni is our next killer. He is the origin of the curse that has plagued the Yamaoka family.
He's a samurai, but because of decisions he's made in his life,
people derisively give him the nickname Oni. Basically a demon, an ogre. Fantasy behind playing this character is being able to embody pure rage.
Fantaisie d'utiliser ce personnage-là, c'était la rage. Donc on veut.
When you control the Oni, you get to unleash his demon mode and feel incredibly powerful.
Qu'on se sente immensément puissant.
There's a normal states, which is the samurai state, and the other one, which is the beast mode, which is showing the Oni at his full beast and rage mode. When he's in beast mode, you see all the red, which is showing his rage, his thirst for blood. And we really wanted to push the red color. So to clearly make the difference between the normal and the beast mode, we pushed some elements on the armor, like the horns, the glow in his eye, and he has a big aura around him. For us, it's very important to clearly hear and see the Oni when he's transforming.
Yeah, they definitely succeeded in that.
Yep. What's special about this killer is that when he's in his normal mode, he's quite stealthy. Like most of the other killers in Dead by Daylight. When he transforms, though, he becomes completely monstrous and incredibly loud.
As a survivor, when you hear the Oni scream, you think, I'm definitely screwed. I was gonna say you want him to run like hell, but yes, I'm definitely screwed. It's a close
You did
second.
him dirty pausing there. You did him so dirty pausing there.
Oh, I know, but I want to make sure I got all the words. Oh my god, that speed!
Means we need two weapons. So the first state is using the katana blade, and on the second state is using a big kanabo. So it's inflicting way more damage. It's scarier.
Le son a une place très particulière dans Dead by Daylight.
Sound has an important role in Dead by Daylight. Because it's integral to the gameplay. As well as generating a lot of emotion, it provides information.
The thing is, a real katana doesn't actually make a lot of noise.
Un vrai katana japonais, ça produit pas tant de son que ça, donc dans le jeu vidéo et dans le cinéma.
So in movies and video games, we cheat a little bit.
La plupart du temps, on triche.
And record a bunch of unrelated sounds.
On enregistre des sons qui n'ont absolument rien à voir, comme des
Oh boy.
Like using kitchen utensils. I mean, it makes sense.
It does.
And the famous... Yes.
In the past, we'd always focus more on the killer in our trailers. Yes, I agree. In our marketing materials and all that.
Le survivor est
The
aussi
survivor
important.
is just as important, though. Thank you. Thank you. That is very accurate. The survivor is just as important.
Mm-hmm.
So Yui leaves everything her life, her past.
Yui, elle décide de tout abandonner de chez elle, de son passé, pour aller
In order to follow her passion, motorcycle racing.
dans sa passion. La course, la moto, ça démontre
It shows her courageous side, the heroic aspects of her
ce
character.
côté courageux, héroïque de ce personnage.
So for Yui, the main color is the pink, which represent her group, which fight for the good cause. We wanted to put some accent on her Japanese accent, like symbols showing the name of her gang, showing the city where she's coming from, and we really wanted to tie it up with the racing aspect.
Personnellement, très excité de ce chapitre.
Personally, I'm really excited for this chapter.
Là, ça fait longtemps
We've been
qu'on y
thinking
pense à
about the
ce
Oni for a
Oni-là.
long
J'ai
time now,
hâte de voir
and
ce
I
que
can't
le
wait to
joueur
see
va
what our
faire avec ce
players will do
personnage-là.
with his
Aussi,
powerful
Yui,
perks.
excellent personnage.
And Yui's just an awesome character with some pretty powerful perks
Avec des perks assez puissants qui
that'll
vont
allow
permettre
some new
de nouveaux
gameplay
éléments de
options
gameplay,
and
des
some new
nouvelles stratégies.
strategies. I can't wait to see what our players will come up with.
J'ai hâte de voir ce que les joueurs vont faire avec ça.
Nice.
So cool. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
It is.
I can see why that's one of your favorite trailers and everything. I like all the tie-ins. I like the creativity. I like that they finally acknowledge that the survivor's important.
Yes, definitely.
The game can't do a whole lot with just a killer. You gotta have somebody for the killer to kill.
Yep. We're here too.
That's right.
Survivor maids are here too.
That's right. Won't be a very exciting game. He'll just be standing there bashing in a couple of doors and going, boy, I wish someone would work at these gens so I could pick them and put somebody on these hooks. There'd be no one around.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Well, that was awesome. Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. We really thank you.
Yes, we do. And don't forget to go and like, follow, subscribe, whatever it needs to be over on the TikTok, the Twitter, and the Instagram. Also, don't forget our Twitch accounts, TheKateNextDoor and Trixiebella15.
And keep an eye out for that next video. It'll be coming soon.
See y'all later.
Bye.